friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. For today's video, I had a sort of spur of the moment idea to share some of my favorite tools for planning and budgeting. I was just kind of putting everything away from my filming session where I film my budgets for the week. And I was like, you know what? There's some really good stuff here and I want to talk about it. So if you've seen any of my budget videos, none of this stuff is going to be unfamiliar to you. I use the same tools over and over and over again, and that's because I love them and they work. But just in case you wanted a little bit of a rundown of my favorite tools and budgeting accessories, here we go. All right, let's start out with my budget planner itself. I'm sure that a lot of you have been around and know all about my budget planner and what I created for myself here. But just in case you're new, my budget planner consists of a whole bunch of budget printables that I create for myself. I offer my printables every month. They're the same worksheets over and over again, just in different fun patterns. I choose a different pattern for each month. I offer them in bundles. You can get them as perks from my channel membership at either of the tiers that have buddy in the title. So my budget buddies get access to a couple of worksheets. My budget besties get access to all the worksheets that I create each month. They are all digital downloads. You download them digitally, you print them out yourself, or you can use them with like an iPad or a tablet of some sort. So that's what makes up the inside of my planner. I print out my worksheets. I use a big arc punch to punch them. I really love the arc punch because you can punch a ton of pages all at once. Another type of punch that does this style of like disc bound punch holes is the Happy Planner punch, but you can only punch like a page or two at a time with that one. So I really like the arc punch. And the binding system that I use to keep all of my worksheets together is from the Happy Planner. I purchased the Happy Planner metal discs. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's a total of 11 discs. This is what binds their big Happy Planner system. They do sell the discs individually if you would like to do that. That's what I did with these. I bought these metal discs and I bought a set of covers from the Happy Planner. So this cover, Don't Stop Until You're Proud. I believe this actually came on one of their notebooks or planners that I've purchased in the past, but this is the cover that I use. I've had it on here for a long time. It's getting kind of beat up, but this is what I use as my actual budget planner, and then I just punch all the pages. I have savings challenges that I have printed out here at the front. And then all of my budget worksheets after that for each month of the year. That is what I use as my budget planner. Now, you guys do not need a fancy budget planner. You don't need printable budget worksheets like mine. Obviously, I would love for you to go and purchase my worksheets and use them, but you don't have to. You can very simply just use a notebook, a scratch piece of paper, whatever you want. Don't fall into this trap of thinking you have to spend a bunch of money to get started on your budget. All of these things I'm sharing with you today make the budget process super fun, but they're not necessary things. Just if you want to take your budget to the next level, you want to have fun with it, these are all things that you can get, but don't feel like you have to, okay? I'm just sharing some of my favorite things. All right, so that's the budget planner itself. Other things that I use to make the budgeting routine every single day or every single week or however often you check in with your budget. Other things I use to make it easier and more fun: highlighters. I like to track all of my expenses and highlight the various categories in different colors. My personal favorite highlighters are the zebra mild liners. I have so many of these mild liners in different colors. I have a ton of other pens and markers as well. I have, you know, dot markers that I use and love. I have Crayola markers that I use. I have a zillion and one markers, but these are the ones that I go back to time and time again, especially these brighter colored ones. I really like them. They are dual-ended, so there is a chisel tip on one side. I don't know how well you can see that there. And then there's a fine point tip on the other. They're very handy, very versatile. Like I said, I love the bright colors. You guys see me use these every single week when I check in with my expense tracker. Having a color coding system really works and helps me keep track of all my expenses. Again, is it a necessity? No, you don't have to have these things, but they do make your page more colorful, make it easier to keep track of which categories you're spending the most in. Like, I can look at this expense tracker and without even having to add up anything, I can see that we ate out a ton this week because I see a lot of yellow on the page. I just use a different color highlighter for each of my categories. I even have them labeled. I did this years and years ago with the label, and it works a treat. I love my mild liners. Another thing that I love for my budget is an erasable pen. You guys hear me in my videos sometimes complain, oh, I didn't use an erasable pen, now I gotta scribble it out or get white out. All of those things are fine. You can use pencil, but I like pen. And my favorite erasable pens are actually these Parku ones because they're really affordable. They come in a lot of different colors. The last time I bought pens, I bought the friction ones just for a change of pace because I like the clicker of the friction ones. It's very satisfying, but the Parku ones click as well. You can't go wrong with either of these. If you want to get a bunch of erasable pens at a cheap price, check out the Parku ones. I worked with Parku a long time ago. They sent me a ton of pens to review. I do really like them. I like the friction ones as well. These just erase using friction. So you can write out your budget. If you make a mistake, you can easily scrub it out, no problem. I love erasable pens. All right, another pen style that I really like. I know this video is kind of chaotic and all over the place. I love Sharpie markers, and especially these retractable ones. I cannot tell you how many times I have been using a Sharpie and lost the cap. With the retractable ones, you don't have to worry about that. They come in the fine point size, which is just like your typical Sharpie. They also come in an ultra fine point, and they're just super handy to have. I use Sharpies on a lot of my savings challenges. Anytime I'm writing on something that's laminated, I'll use a Sharpie, and then I can just use rubbing alcohol to take it off. Yeah, I love these retractable Sharpies especially. I am going to have everything that I talk about today linked down below. I'm not part of like Amazon's affiliate program. Everybody keeps encouraging me to sign up for that to earn money on the things that I link, but I don't care about earning money for that. I just wanted to put you guys onto some fun products. So none of the product links down below are going to make me any money. They're just there for your convenience. Okay? So that's kind of it that I use for my budget. I do have a cute calculator that I bought from Amazon. 99% of the time, I'm just using my phone for calculations. So I'm not gonna necessarily link that calculator. You can have fun with a cute calculator if you want. They're great for props for videos, but there's that. Speaking of props for videos, one thing I absolutely do love as a prop for my videos is my little mushroom vacuum. Let me show you that. All right, check out this adorable little mushroom vacuum. I bought this 100% thinking it would just be cute to pull out and use in my videos. Did not realize how super handy this would be. It's just a little handheld vacuum. It's shaped like a mushroom. It's adorable. This is fantastic for cleaning up all of the little shavings from the scratch off savings challenges. Like this style of savings challenge. This particular one is from Marlene over at Snow Gardener 307. They have little scratch off stickers. You scratch them off and then you're left with all these little flakes of sticker. This is fantastic for that. You just turn it on and run it over your surface and it sucks everything up. It's great for crumbs in the kitchen or at a desk at the office. I'm thinking about getting a second one for at work. Super, super handy. And the fact that it's adorable just makes it that much more fun. So there's that. Speaking of savings challenges, that's another thing that I use to make my budget process super, super fun. Savings challenges. Our budgeting community here on YouTube and on Etsy is amazing. There are so many different styles of savings challenge, whether it be a scratch off, a roll and save. There's a zillion and one, like card games, board games, that sort of thing. All of these things can make the process of saving money so much more fun. Again, they're not necessities. You can very easily just every week when you get paid, take money and set it aside in an envelope or in a bank account. But this just makes it more fun. So I love savings challenges. I'm gonna link some of my favorite creators down below so you can check them out. Some accessories that I love for savings challenges. This little tool that I bought for scratching these style savings challenges. You can use them for lottery tickets. I don't know what else. I'm sure these were created for a specific purpose, but it's so great. Rather than like bunching up my hand and trying to use a coin, this is so much more comfortable and it's pretty. It makes for a cute little prop for my videos. Other props that I have for my videos that I love, these giant paper clips are so cute. Again, not necessary, but fun. Also, the way that I like to keep track of my savings challenge money is in these binders. I get all of my binders from Amazon. They're super, super affordable. You can also buy the envelopes. These specific envelopes here, these shiny ones, are not my favorite because they're not great on camera and they're very brittle. I have broken many a envelope trying to get it into my binder. The style I like better are these. They're more of a matte finish. They're a lot more flexible. This particular envelope is for an A6 binder. I'm gonna put it up because I can never remember. I have two different size binders, a larger one and a smaller one. I don't know what they are, but I'll put it up on the screen. This is the style that I want to get for all of these binders as well, these smaller ones, just because it plays better on camera. But I personally like the ones without the zipper. I create my own cards and dashboards and things for them just to make it fun and pretty. I keep all of my cash in my binders in a big safe that I have in my bedroom so that nothing's gonna get lost or stolen. When I get a certain amount of money, I do put it into the bank, so no worries about having too much cash on hand, but I do like to actually work with the tangible cash. It's just satisfying for me. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about are these beautiful trackers from Savannah over at Sav Saves. This is how I keep track of all the money that goes into and out of my funds on a regular basis. I just recently got these from Savannah and they are so beautiful. They're so much fun. Just another fun accessory to keep the budgeting process fun and interesting. She has Disney trackers. She has lots of other trackers. I believe right now, a lot of things are out of stock. She does random drops where she posts about them on her Facebook. I don't know if she has a Facebook, on her YouTube channel first, lets you know when you can get them. They're amazing. Highly recommend Savannah's channel and her Etsy shop. She's fantastic. And that's just another thing I use to help make the budgeting process fun. All right, so that is not an all-encompassing look at my favorite budgeting tools, but that's a lot of them. Like I said, I didn't plan too much this video ahead of time. Just kind of showing you the things I use on a regular basis that I love. In addition to budgeting, I also love planning. So I thought while we're here, I'll go ahead and share some of my favorite planning tools. I love Erin Condren. I have used Erin Condren planners and notebooks for years and years and years. I do have a link down below. I'm not affiliated with Erin Condren, but everybody that orders from Erin Condren gets like a friend code. If you buy from that code, I think you get a discount. I get a little bit of a kickback. I love her dated planners. This particular one is the Erin Condren Life Planner in the vertical layout. I love her paper quality. It's super thick and textured and gorgeous. All of the designs and prints are beautiful. She has lots of different types of planners, whether it be a vertical layout like this one or a horizontal layout. She has daily planners, weekly planners, monthly planners. She also has really beautiful stationery items. I love her notebooks in particular. This one is pretty much all filled up. Let me see if I can find a blank page. I really use and abuse and love all of her take note notebooks. This particular one is just a classic lined notebook, but she has dot grid notebooks, blank page notebooks, anything you could possibly think of. Her quality is amazing. All of her covers on her spiral bound things are removable, so you can buy different colors and interchange them. I love Erin Condren. And another thing that I love to do is use stickers in my planner. So much so that I actually used to sell planner stickers on my Etsy shop. I don't do that now. Currently, everything that I sell in Etsy is a digital download. I don't do physical products right now. It's just, I don't have time to keep up with that. But there's a zillion and one amazing creators on Etsy that do planner stickers. And planning with stickers is one of those things that, again, is not necessary. You can plan your life in a notebook, in your phone. You don't need an expensive fancy planner and stickers, but it just makes it more of a hobby, makes it more fun, less tedious. I love it. These particular stickers are from my friend Jennifer over at Life in Envelopes. She makes amazing stickers, but there's a zillion and one creators on Etsy that sell planner stickers designed specifically for any planner that you can imagine. I just think it's super fun. I want to get back into more planner style videos here on my channel. I used to film a plan with me video every single week and loved doing that. It helped me to stay on track with my life, much in the same way that sharing my budget helps me stay on track with my budget. So that's definitely something I want to bring back to my channel on a more regular basis. But yeah, I love Erin Condren for all things planner, stationery related. Nothing like a brand new beautiful notebook to inspire you. And like I said, if you don't want to buy fancy budget inserts or a fancy planner, just a pretty notebook can go a long way towards you getting your life in order. That's it, friends. That's everything I have for you. Just kind of right off the top of my head, some of my favorite things. There's a lot more that I could talk about. I could go on and on forever about this topic. I love paper products. I love this type of thing. Budgeting, planning, you know, pretending I have everything all together. All of these things help me do that. And so I just thought it'd be fun to share with you. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, will you please give it a thumbs up? Don't forget to subscribe. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every single week. I'd love to have you come back. And for even more content, you can join my channel membership. All the links are down below. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next time. Bye!